LeBron James, he done surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring list, but that don't make him greater than Michael Jordan. But ESPN has to use stats because they know LeBron James doesn't pass the eye test. We've seen him choke in big moments. We've seen him get locked up by JJ Barea. We've seen, in my Dr. King voice, we've seen him get locked up by a young Kawhi Leonard, quit on multiple super teams, lose on that super team, quit, then join another super team, and lose again. See, skill is what take you a long way. When you take away the athleticism,
right now,
what are you left?
This video caught my attention right here, man. Tyronn Lue exposes LeBron James for chasing stats over winning games. I don't care about your stats. Wow. I want to see if this is true right here. Obviously, y'all know LeBron James, Tyronn Lue, they won a championship together in Cleveland. If anybody knows LeBron, it would be his coach, Tyronn Lue. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to see if this is true. I want to see what this video talking about. Before we get into it, like the video, comment down below any videos y'all want me to check out next. And last but not least, but let's see what Ty Lue talking about, man.
Now, before I begin this video, I would like to use this video as a message to the youth. If you're ever speaking with someone and you want to get the truth out of them, you don't have to do a whole bunch of talking because they'll reveal the truth themselves. Right. Now, I watched this short clip of Tyronn Lue, who was LeBron James' former head coach for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he spoke on a key moment during the 2016 RBA Finals about how he had to approach LeBron James because he didn't like LeBron James' attitude towards the game, and it showed truly what LeBron James' agenda was towards the game and how all he really cares about is stats.
You know, Bron he wasn't doing enough for me. He come to the bench one time, he's like sitting on the bench, legs crossed, he's like firing his nails. He buzzing me like,
body
what's
language.
he doing? Halftime comes and we go into the locker room. I said, Bron, you gotta be better, bro. He's like, what you mean? I got this. I said, I don't care about no stats. I don't care about no stats. We need you to be better if you wanna win. It's on you. He said, what you want me to do, T. Lue? Guard Draymond, be aggressive, shoot the ball, stop turning the ball over. Anything else? Boom, we storm out of the locker room in the second half, dominated the whole game. And so it's like, man, if you didn't get that speech at halftime, we wouldn't have won. Yeah. I'm glad I did that. Thanks, Bron.
You know, now this is just a microscope into the mentality of LeBron James. But ultimately, I respect how Tyronn Lue held his superstar athlete accountable. And what it did was it gives credence to what we've been saying for years about LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron, his body language on the court, sometimes his attitude can kind of be affected on how the game is going. I noticed that about LeBron and watching all of these videos. LeBron's attitude during the game can be shifted based on anything during the game, man. If anything's not going his way during the game, his attitude is going to be affected. You know what I'm saying? I feel like to win a game, bro, you got to always have a positive mindset. You got to uplift your teammates when they're not hitting shots. You got to uplift yourself if you're not performing well. You got to be more assertive, lead by example, you know, those type of things. So Ty Lue checked him, man, and he got right that second half.
And how all he truly cares about is stats. He's what I call a statistician or a statsmith. See, the bronsexuals, by them constantly going to ESPN for sports news content, they judge basketball through the lens of an ESPN anchor and utilize their talking points. Nerds who have never touched a basketball a day in their lives. Body language says everything. Mannerisms says everything. Your eyes can see when LeBron James quit on a play or when LeBron James give up in a certain game or in a certain series. So when these familiar faces on ESPN choose to ignore these shortcomings and they focus only on the numbers, the stats, then the
meat riders
sheep will think that LeBron James had a great game. I remember being at work one day and it was, you know, time for me to switch shifts with someone. And the guy came into work, he walked in the building and the Lakers had just lost that night. He was like, wow, so the Lakers lost tonight, huh? I was like, yeah, cause LeBron played like trash. Now, I literally just seen the full game cause, you know, of course, I wasn't really doing work. I was at work, but I wasn't really doing work, right? If y'all get my trip. Now, I literally just seen the full game, and I watched the fourth quarter and watched LeBron James not take over in the fourth quarter. I seen where he made costly mistakes, turning the ball over, etc. Do you know that this guy had a nerve to go to NBA.com and look at the stat sheet and says, oh, LeBron had 30 points. How he have a bad game? And I said, bro, are you serious? And the first thing they do when you call out the truth, they say you're hating. They say you're hating. But Tyronn Lue sees right through LeBron. Because remember, he played with the likes of Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan towards the tail end of his career, but he still played with MJ. So it just wasn't about stats. You know, it's about the eye test. And that's what the eye test has shown us for years as to why Kobe Bryant was such a much better player than LeBron James.
The eye test. I'm going to start using that right there. That's why I recently put LeBron from number 1 on my all-time list all the way down to 3-4, the eye test. If you just look at the eye test, Michael Jordan highlights, LeBron highlights, the eye test is just going to show you that Michael Jordan's better. Even Kobe Bryant, the eye test shows that Bean is greater than Bron. You feel what I'm saying? And like he said, bro, like, if you so great, if you're the greatest player of all time, you have to be able to take over games, especially in the fourth quarter, willing your team to a win. And I feel like sometimes LeBron just shy away from those moments. Y'all know Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant going out with a bang. They putting up at least 25 to 30 shots in a very important game. I do think LeBron is different from a Mike and a Kobe, bro. They just two different animals, bro.
And why Michael Jordan was 100 times better player than LeBron James, because it wasn't just about stats. And this is why I stated before, the RBA would have been in good hands, like Allstate, if Kobe Bryant was the face of the league. Kobe Bryant studied the sport. We actually watched Kobe Bryant actively progress and get better with his footwork over time throughout his career. Kobe Bryant, he inspired others with his intense workouts and work ethic, his passion, his dedication, and his love for the sport. It inspired not just others on the basketball court, but in life in general. So this would have became a domino effect throughout the league, and you would have had the Mamba mentality spread throughout the league, and kids studying the game, seeing how much Kobe Bryant was a student of the game, and how he watched old films on Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, David Thompson, etc. It made me go watch old film as well, watch the old classics. It made me go watch old Wilt Chamberlain highlights, right? Bro, I really thought that Michael Jordan really invented the fadeaway. But I go back and watch these classic films, and I see Wilt Chamberlain, he been doing the fadeaway. And on top of that, you know, my dad schooled me on the Connie Hawkins of the world, the George Gervins, and the Moses Malones of the world. And studying Kobe, the love he had for Jerry West, I became a huge Jerry West fan. But the new generation, all they know is LeBron. They think LeBron James invented basketball. So instead of having the Mamba mentality, here we have a generation of the LeBron mentality.
The LeBron, the longevity, the stats. That's all the new generation care about, bro. When I keep telling them, bro, it's the Mamba mentality. It's the greatness of Michael Jordan. Like, they both took the game of basketball to the next level, bro. They studied the game. They worked on their game in all aspects. You feel me? If they lacked at anything, they worked on it. They got better at it. I do feel like LeBron James focused on stats a little bit too much, because he do always bring up the longevity stats, all-time leading scorer, and all of that. And, you know, the media love to hype that. And for the casual basketball fan, bro, looking at that, you would think LeBron James is the greatest player of all time, man. But when we talking about the eye test, the mentality, the body of work that we see on the court, you got to give it to Mike and Cole, man, over LeBron.
Not the Mamba mentality, the LeBron mentality, where you have an entire generation only focused on stats. How many points that they average. Like I said, the eye test is what determines if a player is great, not you telling me all the time. For example, there are delusional people who believe that LeBron James' chase down block was far more important than Kyrie Irving hitting the clutch shot in the 2016 RBA Finals. And for Tyronn Lue to go to Kyrie Irving in that moment goes to show you who he trusts to take that shot and take it home, opposed to who he didn't trust in that moment. Because
he's spitting, bro. He's spitting right now. He's spitting. He did go to Kyrie Irving to close that game. And that goes to show you that Tyronn Lue didn't really trust LeBron shooting that shot. And that's how you know Tyronn Lue is a great coach too as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? He been around greatness and he know how to spot out what player can shine in certain moments. You feel what I'm saying? And Kyrie, as you can see, came through in the moment, man. To be honest, he probably more offensively gifted than LeBron. What do y'all think in the comments down below? But damn, though, that's true, though, man. Tyronn Lue didn't even trust LeBron in that situation. He gave Kyrie the ball, and thank God Kyrie came through, because if he didn't, y'all would not be calling LeBron the GOAT. If Kyrie didn't hit that shot, y'all would not be calling LeBron the GOAT. He saved him, bro. It's a lot of people that saved LeBron legacy, bro. Kyrie with this shot, Ray Allen, Chris Bosh with the offensive rebound after LeBron missed that three-point attempt. Come on, bro. Chris Bosh grabbed the offensive rebound, kicked it out to Ray Allen, saved LeBron legacy. Like, come on, bro. Like, LeBron is not trusted in those type of moments to get a bucket. In those high, intense situations, bro, in crunch time, in the finals when it matters the most. That's sad that your coach didn't believe in you, bro. I don't know, bro. What y'all think?
Such moments, there is no other option besides Jordan or Kobe.
Yeah.
We know who's going to take the last shot, either Jordan or Kobe. But that's all LeBron James has ever cared about was the numbers. You over on the bench giving yourself a manicure. You know, you got your numbers. Your numbers may look impressive, but your body language is indicating that's
look
all.
Look at this, bro. This nigga is clipping his nails mid-game. That's crazy, bro. The body language says it all, bro. LeBron is like a drama queen, bro. Like, and I don't even want to call him that because I rock with him, man. He seemed like a cool dude, but he do seem like a little drama queen, bro. He get his little stats and then he don't finish the game. Like, come on, bro. Will your team to a win? You feel me? Like, I get it. We see the stat sheet. Okay, you got 28, you got 30. Job's not done, bro. You got to win the game. If you don't win the game, it don't matter. The 28, the 30 don't matter.
Your numbers may look impressive, but your body language is indicating that that's all you care about.
Yeah,
all you care about is getting your points so that the media can spin a narrative in your favor as to say, well, LeBron James, he scored 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Also, you can hit your triple-double mark. That way fans could say, man, LeBron James ain't got no help. Look, he scored 35 points. He averaged a triple-double, which takes me back to what Michael Jordan stated in an interview when it was pertaining to stats. He said, man, I don't really care about stats. He said that if he really only cared about stats, that he could have just stayed around long enough just to break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record. But Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has just as many rings as Jordan. He has more regular season MVPs than Michael Jordan. So you can have all the accolades, you can have all the stats, but that doesn't make you a better player than Michael Jordan. So LeBron James, surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring list, but that don't make him greater than Michael Jordan. But ESPN has to use stats because they know LeBron James doesn't pass the eye test. We've seen him choke in big moments. We've seen him get locked up by JJ Barea. We've seen, in my Dr. King voice, we've seen him get locked up by young Kawhi Leonard, quit on multiple super teams, lose on that super team, quit, then join another super team, and lose again. See, skill is what take you a long way. When you take away the athleticism, what are you left with? If defensive players are allowed to be somewhat physical and play one-on-one on-ball defense with LeBron James will have a difficult time. He has no ball handling skills. All he does is drive the ball and shoot the ball. He has the most turnovers in RBA history, but supposedly has the highest IQ in basketball. He's not a great leader who rallies the troops when the team is losing and carry them on his back. When he's losing and he's down on the scoreboard, he looks defeated and he's waiting on someone else to come save the day. On the outside, he's Batman. But on the inside, he's Robin. So the numbers are smoke and mirrors to distract you from seeing the magic trick is fake. It's to overcompensate for the lack of inabilities that LeBron has on the floor.
Bro, do y'all hear what this man is saying? Let me run it back. Bro, listen to what this man is saying, bro. Listen. He's literally exposing LeBron James right now. Literally.
Save the day. On the outside, he's Batman. But on the inside, he's Robin. So the numbers are smoke and mirrors to distract you from seeing the magic trick is fake. It's to overcompensate for the lack of inabilities that LeBron has on the floor. If ESPN and the Fox Sports of the world went out of business today or tomorrow, and they couldn't constantly fuel these narratives and talking points, people would instantly start to think that, hey, maybe LeBron isn't as great as I thought he was. Skill for skill, that man can't match Kobe. That man can't match Jordan. Skill for skill, that man can't match Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. He needs to break all these records to seem as if he's above all of these guys.
Bro, LeBron James literally, like, he has the frame. But he's like 6'9", 6'8", 250, 240. He has the frame. But where's the skill, though? Where's the skill? You feel me? Like he said, bro. KD has more skill than LeBron. Steph has more skill than LeBron. Kyrie has more skill than LeBron. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant has more skill than LeBron. Like he said, bro, if you was to take away longevity and take away the media, eye test wise, who you taking? Michael Jordan or LeBron James? In the comments down below. Jordan. Kobe Bryant or LeBron? Kobe. Skill for skill? What are we talking about here, bro? Come on, bro. Obviously, bro, you 6'8", 6'9". I mean, you can do everything on the court, but not at the highest level, though. You feel me? You can't score at the highest level better than KD. You can't shoot at the highest level better than Curry. You can't dribble at the highest level better than Kyrie. Your footwork can't compare to a Kobe Bryant. Your greatness can't compare to a Michael Jordan. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like the eye test, bro. LeBron don't really pass the eye test. LeBron James probably wouldn't even be top 5, now that I think about it, bro. The media just pushed LeBron James so much because of the stats. Stats. That's all the media care about, stats, longevity. That's all it is with LeBron, longevity. But like I said, when it comes to skill for skill, comparing players based off skill, LeBron ain't messing with MJ and Kobe, bro. Even the accolades, like winning championships, LeBron don't even have more than Kobe or Michael Jordan. So, I don't know, man. This video definitely opened my eyes, bro. Bro was spitting in this video. Y'all got to go back and actually watch the video yourself and hear what he's saying about LeBron. He's dissecting LeBron in this video. So, this is a good video right here, man. And it goes to show that Tyronn Lue is right about LeBron James, bro. That's all he care about is stats. You can look at his body language on the court. You feel what I'm saying? And Tyronn Lue been around greatness, so it makes sense, bro. He see what LeBron do on the day-to-day. He knows LeBron, bro. But yeah, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this video right here, man. Young Groovy signing out.